Focus, you weak excuse for a fighter. What the hell do you think this is? A game? You stand there shaking like some scared little kid, like someone's about to hold your hand and guide you through the fight. Let me tell you something, and listen closely because I won't say it again. No one is coming to save you. No one gives a damn about your tears, your excuses, or your fear. You think you're special? You think you deserve more because you've tried hard? Wake the hell up. Out here, no one cares about what you think you deserve. Life doesn't hand out rewards for effort. It beats you down until you stop moving. But you're already lying on the ground, crying about how hard it is before the fight's even begun. You want to talk about pain? You don't know pain. Not yet. You think losing a fight, taking a hit, getting knocked down is pain? No real pain is knowing you never even stood a chance because you couldn't get your head out of your ass long enough to focus. Real pain is the weight of regret crushing you because you didn't give it everything you had when it mattered. You think you're tired now? You think you've had enough? Then quit. Walk away. Let the world chew you up and spit you out like it does to every other weak soul who couldn't stand the heat. But don't you dare stand there and pretend like you've given everything. Not when you're still standing. Look at yourself. You don't even know what real struggle is. You want things to be easy? Tough shit. The only thing that's easy in life is failure, and you're halfway there already. But if you think you can fight through this, if you even think you have a shred of fight left in you, you better dig deeper. You better find something inside you that's worth fighting for, because what you're doing right now is pathetic. You've got no focus, no discipline, no goddamn backbone. You're nothing but a walking failure waiting to happen, and if that's all you're going to be, then you might as well stop now and save yourself the trouble. But if there's a single spark of worth in that hollow chest of yours, you better listen up. This world, it's going to do everything in its power to break you. And the more you let it, the more it will take. It doesn't stop. It doesn't let up. So you have a choice. Fight or die. And no, I don't mean die with some warrior's honor. I mean die worthless, forgotten, without even making a dent in the world. Is that what you want? To fade away as nothing? You want to be a warrior? Then start acting like one. Warriors don't hesitate. They don't second guess themselves. They don't cry about how hard the battle is. They take hits, they bleed, they fall, but they never, ever stop. That's what it means to have focus, to be unbreakable. And right now, you've got none of it. You think I was born like this? You think anyone handed me the strength to stand here undefeated while you crumble like a child? Number, I built this. I earned every scar, every victory by refusing to break. That's what separates people like me from people like you, the ones who crack under pressure and the ones who thrive in it. Look me in the eyes and tell me you're ready for this. Tell me you got what it takes to stand in this hellhole and fight with everything you've got. Because if you can't, then there's no place for you here. If you can't look me in the eye and say you're willing to suffer, to bleed, to be beaten down over and over and still get up, then you're already dead weight. And dead weight doesn't survive long in battle. You want to know what happens to those who can't focus, who can't pull themselves together in time? They die. Fast. No mercy. You get one chance. And if you're too weak, too slow, too scared, then it's over. And guess what? You've already wasted that chance. So now, you need to find something inside yourself that will let you claw your way back to life. Not because anyone will give it to you, but because you'll take it by force if you have to. Focus isn't about having the right mindset, it's about survival. It's about standing in the fire and feeling your skin burn, knowing you're inches away from death, and still refusing to back down. That's the kind of focus you need, and right now you've got nothing. You're soft. You've spent too long thinking life would give you more if you asked nicely. Newsflash. Life's a battlefield, and there's no room for soft hearts and weak minds. You think you've got time. Time to think, time to plan, time to hesitate. Let me tell you something. Time is the one thing you don't have. It's slipping through your fingers like sand, and every second you stand there doubting yourself is another second lost. Another second closer to the moment when someone stronger, someone hungrier, someone more focused than you will tear you apart. You don't get the luxury of time. You don't get to sit around waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. And if you can't seize it, someone else will rip it from your hands before you even know what hit you. Do you think I ever had time to doubt? Do you think I sat around feeling sorry for myself when the odds were stacked against me? Hell no. I didn't have time for weakness. I didn't have time for hesitation. I fought because the only alternative was death. And that's exactly where you are right now. On the edge of the abyss. staring into your own damn failure. You think you're struggling? You think it's hard? Well, newsflash. Everyone's struggling. Everyone's fighting. But the only ones who survive are the ones who focus, who grit their teeth and dig deep until they've carved out their own place in this world with their bare hands. So what's your excuse? You think this world owes you something? You think you've earned some kind of special treatment? What a joke. Nobody owes you a damn thing. You're out here alone, just like everyone else. The difference is they're ready to fight for what they want. And you're still whining about how unfair it all is. Like that's going to change a thing. Fairness in battle? That's the biggest lie you've been fed your whole life. There's no fairness, no balance. There's only strength. And right now, you don't have any. The only thing that's going to save you is raw, brutal focus. So stop crying and start fighting, or get the hell out of my sight. You think you're the first one to stand here trembling, thinking about giving up? I've watched countless others just like you crumble under the weight of their own fear. I've seen warriors stronger than you break because they didn't have the guts to push through the pain. They let their fear consume them. And you know what happened? They became nothing. They disappeared without a trace. Just another corpse on the battlefield. That's your future if you don't get it together. You'll be forgotten, just like all the others. Or you can decide right here, right now, that you won't be one of them. You can decide that you're going to fight until your last breath, until every muscle in your body screams in agony, and then you'll fight some more. Here's the truth you need to understand. Nobody's coming to save you. You're alone. It's just you and your will to survive. So what's it going to be? Are you going to let yourself fade into nothing? Or are you going to rise up, fight back, and show this world that you're not someone to be taken lightly? Because until you decide, until you focus, you're already dead. And I've got no time for the dead. You've got one chance left. Don't screw it up. Don't think you'll get sympathy or second chances. Every minute you waste crying about how unfair things are. Someone else is sharpening their blade, ready to take your place. That's the reality you need to wake up to. Out here it's kill or be killed. You either fight with everything you've got, or you die with nothing. And trust me when I say this, you're running out of time. You don't get to fail again. Not if you want to walk out of this alive. Focus. Block out the fear. Block out the pain. And focus on what needs to be done. Because if you can't, you're finished. This is your last shot. No more second chances. No more handouts. You either stand up now and fight like you mean it, or you're as good as dead. And if you die here, don't expect anyone to remember your name. You'll be just another failure buried beneath the weight of your own weakness. So, what's it going to be? Fight or fade into nothing? Make your choice and make it fast, because the world doesn't wait for the weak. It crushes them